Crackling rose, you make me smile. Girl, if it lasts for a while, well, that's all right. Because we got all night to set the world right. Crackling rose, you're a store-bought woman, but you make me sing like a guitar humming on, humming on. It's like if I here just singing that old Neil Diamond song, Crackling Rose. You remember that? Oh my gosh. It is so good to be with you. Well, welcome to Monday night. What's going on Monday? I'm telling you, it's been a day for Psychic Bob. I tell you, I've been working. It's been my day off, but I end up being busier than I planned. You ever have days like that? Because I was like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good, like chicken in the hood. Lamb Chop and I are hanging out. We've been talking about the stars, haven't we? Yeah, astrology. Been looking at our big Zodiac wheel. I tell you, is it really Monday? I tell you, this was a busy weekend for Psychic Bob. On Saturday, we had psychic development class. Oh my God, we had such a good time. We've been teaching a series on trance channeling. And if you're out there thinking, I'd like to learn about that, why don't you go over to my website, PsychicBob.com, and you can register for trance channeling. It's only $30. 2-hour live class every Saturday. You don't have to buy all the sets, just buy one Saturday. See if you like it. Come and hang out with us. This Saturday, we're going to continue with trance channeling. And don't worry if you've never done any psychic work or don't know about it. Just come and hang out. I think you'll get a lot out of it. I see a lot of people in chat there, Lamcha. They were at the class on Saturday. And then, we did Saturday night live tarot readings. That was a lot of fun. And on Sunday, I had Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. We talked about the mysteries of the Zodiac. So much fun. On Psychic Bob's Inner Circle, we get into the deep stuff. So we're going to have our next Inner Circle on the 21st of August. I'll have more about that tomorrow. But for right now, just know that there's always something going on. I put out a video here on YouTube 7 days a week. When I'm not doing that, I do private readings. I write books. I do television interviews. And then I teach classes. So Psychic Bob is busy, busy, busy. And I love what I do. You like that, Lamb Chop? Yeah, Lamb Chop's busy too. Well, look, Lamb Chop, we got a lot of people in chat there. Oh, look, there's Robin Boston. Hey, Robin. There's Stardust C. There's Laura M. There's Miss Orange. Lovely. I think this is a lovely channel. Oh, welcome. Somebody new, Miss Orange. There's Baroness Colobobs. Yay. Baroness Colobobs is our moderator tonight, and so that means she got the wrench. Anybody gets out of line, let her know. She will chuck that blue wrench at them and get them out of here. All right. There's Robert Stevens. Hey, good to see you, Robert. Isn't that wonderful? We got so many wonderful friends here tonight. Well, I tell you, it's great. People write me all the time. They say, Psychic Bob, if you always say Monday's your day off, then why you come on YouTube and put out video? Well, I love astrology. It's been a hobby. I'm also a professional astrologer. I do astrology charts. And if you want to get an astrology chart, all you got to do is contact me at my website. We can sort that out. Send me an email, and you can buy the compact voice reading. The compact voice reading is $80. That's for either a compact psychic reading or an astrology. They're two different readings, but you just buy the one and then send me an email. Tell me what you want. Okay. But I'd love to explore your astrology chart. I got to do your chart, don't I, Lamb Chop? Lamb Chop's an Aries. He's the big ram, aren't you? Yeah. So, but I tell you, I had such a good weekend. And people said, well, why you work on a Monday? I said, well, I don't really do private readings on a Monday, but I love astrology. And I do astrology as my way to relax on my day off. So I've spent today playing with the alignments and looking at the star charts and having such a good time. And you know what? I love all of you. And so I love to come here, even though it's my day off, and just share with you my love of astrology. So that's why I do it. Some people say, Bob, just get off YouTube. It's your day off. But this is how I have fun. I relax, And I do other things on my day off. Like I polish my jewelry collection. I did laundry today, did some house cleaning, had to clean one of my altars. I'm very busy, and I'm working on some paintings. Probably next week, I'll have a painting to show you. It's taking me a few days. I'm doing a mystical astrology painting. I think you'll love it. Yeah, you're excited about it. Lamb Chop almost ruined my painting last night. He got so excited, he leaped onto the canvas right after I put down paint. He got paint splashed all over him. And jumped over and then tripped over my paint bucket. I had to clean up. It was a disaster. But anyways, we got the painting fixed. He got his paw prints on the painting. I had to repaint part of it, but that's all right. Anyways, well, you want to go over there and sit down so I can talk to everybody? Oh, yes, I know. You've got to have some tea. He loves to drink tea. You know, on my day off, I do drink around, I don't know how many cups, but I drink Earl Grey tea throughout the day. Here, have some tea. That's good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Love my Earl Grey tea. All right, jump down. There's Lady Jane of the Earl Grey tea tribe. Lady Jane, I know, loves Earl Grey tea. There you go. All right, go over there and go look out the window, see if you see the sunset, okay? Yeah. Good old Lamb Chop, I'm telling you. Well, as I say, what I love to do on my day off is I like to just, I have a jewelry collection. I love jewelry. So I polish my jewelry, and I was going through my jewelry case and I found one of my treasured pieces. Some of you have seen this, but this is a 1970s piece from the designer Alan Napier. Alan Napier was a famous jewelry designer back in the 1970s. And this is actually an original Alan Napier piece with the original chain. Now, you might find some of his pieces, but it's rare to find it totally complete with the original chain. And this is like a rope chain and done in silver tone. And I love it. So I'm wearing this big, massive Zodiac one. Those of you who remember the 1970s, you may remember people wore giant jewelry back then. See, that's the Zodiac with all the Zodiac signs. How you like that? And it's a signed piece. I don't know if you can see it, but it's signed up there. It's Alan Napier. So this is an original Alan Napier from the 70s. This was a gift to me from my buddy Danny Massey, one of my viewers and friends who lives in Texas. And Danny sent this to me for my birthday. I don't think it was last year before last. And I wear it a lot, especially when I do astrology. I've been working on astrology today, and just really, how do you like that? By the way, I'm wearing my astrology shirt. How do you like that? This is all the planets of the solar system. Isn't that fun? How you guys like that? So Psychic Bob is in his astrology mode. Woo! He's spinning through the space, spinning around that zodiac wheel. I hope you're having fun with me today. Well, thank you, Ms. Orange. Ms. Orange says, beautiful shirt. Thank you. Robin Boston said, it's big, but I like it. Thank you. It is a big pin. That's what I like. I like dramatic jewelry, So there you go. See one more time. How you like that? I am. If I'm not zodiaced out today, ain't nobody zodiaced out. Huh? Zodiac. Is that a verb? Can we make that a verb? I am zodiaced out. I think I'm on to something. I got a new word I created. Zodiac. To zodiac. Could that be a word? I am zodiacing. I have been zodiaced. I am zodiaced out. Let's think about that. We're going to explore that. Oh my gosh. Baroness, you can't see me? What's going on? Do you guys see me? Am I broadcasting? I hope I'm broadcasting. You guys got to tell me in the chat. Robert says, yep. Okay, you can see me good. All right. All right, Laura M says she can see me. Okay. There you go. Okay, I see you, Baroness. Thank you. Miss Orange says, I can see in here. All right, good. Well, I'm glad you guys are here tonight. Well, we are going to talk about the Zodiac and see what's going on here. So, I thought we would talk about just some of the major alignments that are starting off our week here. And let's hold on. Let me I gotta get my glasses on, get myself situated. All right. Miss Orange says, do you do psychic readings here? Yes, Miss Orange, we do psychic readings, but it's going to be on Tuesdays. We do it a few times a week, but if you come tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon on Tuesday, we're going to do live psychic readings. Today, because it's my day off, I don't do psychic readings. I just need a break, but I do astrology. So I want everybody to listen because we're going to talk about some of the major transits, and we're going to give horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. So many of you wrote to me in the last few months and said, PsychicBob, bring back horoscopes. We love it. So we're going to spin around that wheel. And everybody here, you're going to get your horoscope tonight. All right. So hang with us. We'll get to that in just a moment. All right. Well, anyways, let me just say, because I always forget, this astrology forecast is for Monday, August the 8th, 2022, through Sunday, August the 14th, 2022. So the 8th of August through the 14th of August in the year 2022. All right, so you got a full week forecast. So you know what's going down. You're not out of the loop. You know, by the way, I meant to say, I always forget. If you're listening, go get a notepad or some paper and a pen. I'm old-fashioned. I handwrite stuff. And take some notes because this is a great way to get some psychic help. A lot of you said, PsychicBob, right now I'm in between jobs. I can't buy reading, but I need some help. There are different ways to get free help from PsychicBob. And one of them is to come to all the shows because I do readings on most every show. And on the astrology show, I'm giving you a snapshot of what you need to know for your week. So it's going to help you. And so many of you here have said to me, wow, your horoscopes are really accurate. So I'm very touched by that. And I welcome you and I thank you. So we're going to look at what's going on. So let's just talk about some of the alignments today. First of all, our sun right now is in the sign of Leo. We enter Leo on July 23rd. We're going to be in Leo until August 22nd. So happy birthday to our Leo babies. We're so glad you're here. Any Leos in the house? Leo in the house. In the house. Who's the Leo? Who? I'm getting spastic. It must be that tea getting to me. Woo. I'm feeling the spirit move. You know, I get excited about astrology. All right. Now I just got to preface this with, I never said I was sane, only psychic. All right. So happy birthday to our Leos. Okay. Today we're starting off our week with the moon today in Capricorn. That's a wonderful moon. So that gets things going. Capricorn's an earth sign. It's like leadership sign. Capricorns get things going. You feel balanced. You know, today I felt like getting chores done. I was in the mood to do my laundry and clean my house and, you know, all that stuff. And that's Capricorn energy. So it's a great day to kind of get some chores done. Now, don't overwhelm yourself saying, oh, it's Capricorn moon, I have to do everything. No, just get something done. Just get something going. That'll start your week off, okay? You know, maybe your task today is just to clean out that kitchen cabinet. You know, we got all the old broken mugs in. Well, just do one task and watch how you get through it today. That's how you want to work this energy. Don't overwhelm yourself, but just get some things going. Set it in motion. There's Colleen Croy. Hey, Colleen, good to see you. Welcome. She says, my hubby is a Leo. Yay, Leo power. Well, tell him it's in his power sign time. We're in the sign of Leo. All right. And then today when we started our day, the ascendant right now on the horizon is Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Okay. So that motivates us. So between that Capricorn, want to get things going, that Sagittarius, that's very goal oriented. It's a great day just to try to get some things done. Again, as I said, don't overwhelm yourself. Just try to take on some tasks. You'll be pleased how much you got done. Now, we also have some very interesting transits going on that I need to talk to you about, all right, because that's going to affect the energy going forward for this week. Today, we started off with our Sun square Uranus, our Sun square the North Node in Taurus, and our Sun square the South Node in Scorpio. What does all that mean? Square alignments are challenges. That means watch out. There's going to be some problems. All right. The Sun square Uranus is a really disturbing alignment, because Uranus is the planet that brings chaos, war, radical behavior, extreme violence, extreme madness. So Sun square Uranus today says, for all y'all listening, be careful. Don't step on people's toes today. You might get reactions you didn't plan. Our Sun square the North Node in Taurus means you may feel today a little blocked, like trying to look forward. You might say, I want to look forward, make plans, but you just might feel like you can't. Don't worry about that. That's why I said earlier, just do one small task. That kind of breaks out of that energy pattern, okay? Then we have our Sun square the South Node in Scorpio, which has me a little concerned because you might be feeling like people are not being honest. You may have a sense today that people are being deceptive or hiding truth. And the truth is, with Sun square the South Node in Scorpio, they might be. So you're going to just have to kind of take things very slow. Don't get too wrapped up in anything today. Just be gentle with yourselves, okay? We also have Venus sextile Mars. This is an exciting thing because that stirs up love energy. Venus sextile Mars means you're feeling sexy, you looking sexy. And then we got Venus trine Neptune, which opens up that sense of that inner psychic self. So not only you look good, you feeling good, you're tuned in to your own sexiness. And then we got Venus, though, in opposition to Pluto. What all that means, and I hate to be a downer, but remember, Sun square Uranus makes everything a little precarious today. This means you're going to look good, you're going to feel good, but you might be challenged because of that Venus in opposition to Pluto to actually getting unified with people. You might still feel blocked, like in communications, or they're not cooperating. So today, what you got to think about is just love yourself. It may be hard to love other people. Hey, there's Gary M. Hey, Gary, you're on my list still to call. I did get your messages. Today's my day off, so I will talk to you tomorrow, though, okay? And we'll coordinate something. Thank you, Gary. That's for Gary M. So don't worry today. You're not going to have a lot of success in unifying with people. You be all about you. Relax. Take care of your own stuff. You'll be okay. Now, we also today have Saturn square Uranus and Uranus square the Earth. Again, Saturn square Uranus is a challenging aspect. That means people will not know when to put the brakes on. People may be just going 100 miles an hour. Uranus square the Earth means the whole planet is a little chaotic. And so looking at these alignments today, I'm just saying to all y'all, because I'm Southern, from Virginia, Southern boy. We say all y'all down here. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others for sure. And just take it light. Don't get too wrapped up in the drama of the day because it's not going to get you anywhere and you won't get anything accomplished except get yourself annoyed and stressed out. All right. Everybody with me? All right. You know, I told you this is a learning show, you know. All right. That sounds great, Gary. We'll talk tomorrow afternoon. All right. So, you know, anyway, so there's a lot going on here, you know, and so I want you guys to know where the energy flow is going, and we'll get through it. So, you guys cool? Everybody don't, I hope I didn't stress anybody out. By the way, before I get into all this other stuff, I want to just say, because I get this, a lot of people don't understand about astrology. People say to me all the time, well, Psychic Bob, another astrologer told me this alignment means this, and there's no getting around it, and we're just at the fate of the stars. Listen, never believe that. I had a class on Sunday I was teaching about the mysteries of the Zodiac. We had such a great time in that class. We'll do that again soon. But in the mysteries of the Zodiac, one of the things I was explaining is that when you're looking at a chart, like today I'm looking at today's astrological alignments and for the week looking through, when you see a challenging alignment, don't look at that as that's like you're just your fate and you're stuck. That's a sign that you've got something to overcome. So make it a challenge. How can I get around it? How can I beat it? How can I turn a negative into a positive? That's how you want to use astrology. So don't ever buy into it. Because I see these astrologers on YouTube, they go on, they'll say, well, Mercury's gone retrograde, so you just hang it up. There's no reason to even try to get a new job or do an interview. And you're going to wait, 30, 60 days, whatever it is, till Mercury goes direct? No, don't live your life like that. You know what you're up against and work with it and around it, and you'll get through it. So I'm not a fatalist in astrology. I see it as a tool to make our lives better. All right, so what are we going to do to make our lives better? Well, let's talk about our horoscopes. All right, I'm going to spin around our zodiac wheel here and give horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. Now, listen up, because I'm going to give the birth date after each sign. So if you don't know what sign you are, when you hear the range that your birth date falls in, that's your sign. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. So Aries. Aries is March 21st through April 19th. You know, right now, Aries, you are really powerful. You've got Mars and Jupiter in your 4th house, which is giving you a lot of inspiration, a lot of business sense. Right now, there's a lot of energy for you this week, Aries, to focus on money, particularly in long-term goals like inheritances, family security, family financial stuff. So if you're an Aries, think about your financial future. Do you have some savings? Okay. Have you set up a retirement account? You know, do you have a will so that your children or family will inherit funds that you want them to have? Listen, I'm telling you, if you don't have a will, you know, that can really mess things up, believe me. So you want to like think about long-term security for yourself and for your family. Make that a goal this week and really put energy in that, because the alignment with Jupiter in your 4th house gives you a lot of power right now to get things going. And I think it looks wonderful. So Aries, you can focus on money in the terms of protecting your family, long-term security, inheritances, and all of that. And then you might want to, as Aries, literally go see a financial advisor or a bank person to make sure you've got all your financial stuff shipshape. Okay. God bless you. Thank you so much. Hope that helps. All right. There's our next sign on our wheel is Taurus, April 20th through May 20th. Let's see. I can't read my notes. Okay. So, you know, Taurus, this week, you really want to think about, you know, bringing into your life more joy, more fun. Now, you know, Taurus, you guys always work hard, but you've got right now the North Node in the 5th house, which is talking about bringing forth more fun into your life, more exploration, more joy. I want you to really think about right now, you know, what it is. You got North Node in the 5th house, excuse me. And you want to bring more fun into your life. You need more leisure time. Taurus, you've got to really work right now on work-life balance, because when I look at Taurus's alignments, I feel like they're really plunging ahead, but I'm not seeing the balance, work-life balance. That's going to be very essential. Start that this week, Taurus. Really give yourself some downtime. Look at your vacation package. Do you have vacation time? Could you take a break? You know, what is your sick leave? You might need to work on that, Taurus, this week. Find that balance. Find that balance, and let it really come into your life. Okay. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, right? Don't be dull. Enrich your life with joy, with some relaxation, you know. There you go. And Taurus says, you know, Venus is your ruling planet. You guys love luxury. So part of your fun, Taurus, is give yourself some luxury. Luxury of a break, luxury of time, and buy yourself something special while you're at it. Maybe a favorite cologne, a perfume, a little piece of jewelry. Taurus, you've got to have more fun. All right, that's your assignment. You know, other signs I might tell them this week, work harder. Taurus, I'm telling you, don't work hard. Play harder and have fun. There you go. There's Taurus. April 20th through May 20th. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Gemini. Woo. I love Geminis. They're air signs. May 21st through June 20th. All right. This week, Gemini, it's about not what you can get, but what you can give to others. This week, Gemini, you're going to be feeling philanthropic. You're going to be feeling charitable. Go ahead and follow that flow of energy because that is raising your vibration. It's making you a more enlightened person. Gemini, this is a great time to think about all the things you've had in your life, the good things, and share that with others, Charitable acts. You've got Mercury in the 9th house in Virgo. This brings out your nurturing quality, your mother nature, your gentleness. You want to take care of people, help them. Maybe there's somebody Gemini, who's in a rough spot. Maybe they're in between jobs. And maybe you could do a little something like make them a home-cooked meal or prepare a few days of food for them and take it. Do that. That's a charitable act. And someday if you're in a bad space, it'll come back to you. I'm telling you, I really believe in karma and reciprocity. So as you send it out, you'll get it back. So help those in need. Think of a charitable act. Doesn't have to mean necessarily giving money. It could be giving your time, giving of your talent. But Gemini, just give. Give to the world. Don't worry if you get anything. Probably won't, but you'll get joy in your heart knowing that you've done the best you can to help another person on this earth. So focus on charitable acts of kindness and goodness. There you go, Gemini. You got your work cut out for you this week. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Cancer. Cancer is June 21st through July 22nd. Miss Orange says, my husband is a Gemini. Well, there you go. All right. Well, tell him his horoscope. Get him to watch if he's not watching. All right. There's Cancer, June 21st through July 22nd. Okay, Cancer. Right now, it's all about self-love for you Cancers. You Cancers want to embrace your inner beauty. Love yourselves. Cancer is one of these signs, they feel everybody's emotions deeply. Sometimes they don't feel their own emotion. And this week, I want you to forget everybody, Cancer, and embrace your inner beauty. See, right now, you've got the planet Venus in your sign in the 8th house, which really brings about self-love, self-nourishment, and self-care. So I want you right now, please, Cancer, give yourself some kindness. Sometimes Cancers are a little harsh on themselves. They push themselves out of the way because they're trying to take care of people. They have a lot of kind of, similarity in that way with Libras. So Cancer, you have Psychic Bob's permission. Heck, you don't even need my permission. You have the universe's permission to love yourself, nurture yourself, heal yourself, protect yourself. Be all about the self. It's not selfish, it's self-honoring. There's a difference. So Cancer, you got to pass self-honor, self-nourish. You might, like Cancer, say, you know what? I work 60 hours a week. I never take a vacation day. I'm going to take a personal day this Friday. Give yourself that break. Love yourself enough to take care of yourself. There you go. All right, Cancer. You know what your work is. Next sign on the wheel is, hello. Are we still here? I think I froze. All right. Lady Bree says, yeah, I'm going to be self-centered this week. All right, there you go. All right. Take care of yourself. Love yourself, and life is better. There you go. All right, we're back. Thank you, Robert, for giving me an update. All right, our next sign on our wheel is Leo. Ooh, I love Leo. Big lion. Where's our Leo? Hold on. I think I have a Leo back here on my chart somewhere. Here he is back in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's my big lion on the Zodiac book. Right there. There's Leo. All right. So Leo, July 23rd. Hold on, guys. I've got all these ads just. I can't get it to turn off for some reason. All right. Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. Yeah. Leo, this is your glamour time. This is your week to shine. Leo, a lot of opportunities will come to you right now. The spotlight is on you. Don't be shy. Don't run away from the focus. Use this opportunity to put forward your agendas. Use this time to move yourself forward in your life. All right. Right now, you've got the sun in your 8th house. Okay. This also means new starts, new beginnings. You get a break. People want to hear you. What do you want to change in your life? Leo, now's the time to take the stage. You know, Leos are really great. A lot of celebrities are Leos because they're really great in public. They shine. Well, now you've got the sun in your sign, in your 8th house this week. Take it and run with it. Let it start new. Don't hold on to the past, Leo. You might say, well, you know, every time I applied for a transfer, I got denied. So I'm not going to buy. No, Leo, it's your time to shine. You go into those interviews. You tell them why you want that promotion, why you want that transfer, why you deserve to get hired. You be all about glamour, bigger than life. Show your talent. Don't be shy. Say, you know what? In the last year, I settled 28 accounts that were outstanding and nobody could get the accounts resolved. I did it. I can do it. Be proud of yourself. Show your accomplishments. Leo, right now, I'll tell you a real practical step looking at your alignments. I would say start with just rewriting your resume because I feel like Leos this next week have so much energy to like move forward. You might, if you're not getting what you want, it might just be time to move on. But get that resume. Look back because I feel like, Leo, you're going to look at your resume and say, you know what? I have done a lot of work this last year. That's not even on my resume. So many times we don't even think about our resume, do we? So, Leo, start with your resume. Be open to letting your truth come out. Stand in your light. Let your light shine. You're going to rock it this week, and you're going to have major success. Okay? There you go. All right. There you go. Leo. All right. Next sign on our wheel. Spinning around and around. Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. All right. Let's see. All right. I can't read my, I write in chicken scratch, All right. So, right now, let's see. Virgo, you need to be open to business discussions that heal yourself and heal others. Virgo, you've got Mercury right now in the sign of Virgo. Mercury's your ruling planet. This means that you have the ability to be like the mother goddess, the nurturer and the healer. And Virgo, you will find that you have the ability right now, particularly in complex work situations. And I could also apply this to family situations, but I feel it's more kind of in the work area predominantly. Is like, think about where there's dysfunction in your job right now. If you're a Virgo, it's a time to have a heart-to-heart with your boss or have a heart-to-heart in a group setting. If you get invited to a meeting and the manager say, we don't know how to fix this, talk about it. People are listening to you. With your ruling planet in the sign of Virgo, people will not perceive you as, they're not going to perceive you as bullish or domineering. They're going to feel like you really care because you do really care. So be in your authentic self, Virgo, okay? Love yourself enough to speak your truth, not only for you, but for others. And you're going to find that role of peacekeeper, of negotiator, of healer, and that's the word I want to emphasize, healer will really be where all this takes you, okay? So share your truth, stand in your power, be a nurturer, be a healer, be the mother god or goddess that you need to be. All right. There you go, Virgo. Yay. Love Virgos. You know, my brother's a Virgo. He's a great Virgo. I don't know if he's here tonight, but I'm going to call him up and tell him his horoscope. All right, there you go. All right, next side on our wheel is Libra. Libra, the scales, the balancing scales. Love Libras too, another air sign. You know, as an Aquarius, I'm an air sign. I get on with all the air signs. All right, September 23rd through October 22nd. All right. Baroness, why are you taking Mondays off? Is that part of your balancing? She just says, I think I will start having Mondays off, moderate. No, don't go anywhere. All right. All right. So, Libra, the scales. All right. Libra, you also, like one of our earlier signs, you have to right now be thinking about work-life balance, okay? Your sign is in the 10th house, which deals with career, but your planet of Venus is encouraging some balance, some shift, some change, okay? Don't let everybody take your power this week, Libra, all right? Protect yourself, say what you need, love yourself enough to give yourself distance, and bring some balance today. This is so vital right now, okay? Work-life balance. All right, Libra, don't give all yourself away. You know, one of the challenges of being a Libra is Libras love to take care of everybody. They like to bring peace. They'll settle scores between people. They're great unifiers. But sometimes Libras do it to their own self-expense. Okay? So don't do that. You honor yourself. Take a little break. The world will go on, even if you have to step back. That's your message for this week, Libra. So honor that, work on that this week. You're going to have a lot more longevity in your life and in your career, and you'll be a lot happier. There you go. All right, our next sign of the wheel is Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. All right. Right now, Scorpios, you know, you've got your South Node in the 11th house. This is the house of blessings. And you want to really this week, Scorpio, focus on gratitude. Think about the good things in your life. Look back over your life, Scorpio, and think, you know, like right now, you might be tempted to say, oh, my life sucks. Everything's hard. Scorpio, go back the last 5 years. Think about some of the blessings you've had. I know you've had at least one blessing, probably more. But find something from your past, meditate on that, and claim that now for your future. All right? Claim that. Claim that for you. Okay? Claim that for you. All right. So there you go. All right. So focus on your past. Find your blessings. Draw that up. Practice gratitude. Now, some of you are going to say, well, how do you practice gratitude, PsychicBob? Well, Scorpios, especially for you, we should all practice gratitude, but especially this week, Scorpio, you're getting a soul lesson in this. And so how do you practice gratitude? Well, maybe it's going back just to say thank you. You know, did you ever think about a teacher from college or high school who really changed your life? Maybe, you know, I remember, and I'll tell you a sad story. I had a teacher when I was in 7th grade. It was kind of a stressful time in my life. It was the first time I ever went out of my safe world into the big school. Our junior high school was a really big school, and I lived a very sheltered life in a small elementary. And I remember going into this big school and feeling very overwhelmed, you know, as a psychic person. And in those days, I didn't understand it. I was an empath, so I was taking on all the energy, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. You know, whereas in my previous school, I had like 20 people in my 6th grade class. But in my 7th grade, I had 7 periods, and each class had like 30, 40 people. So that's a big change. And I had a teacher, an art teacher. And I took art. And this art teacher, her name was Marcia Fuqua, I'll say her name. Miss Fuqua. And she was the first teacher that sat down with me, and she said, I think you have an eye. I think you have an eye for art. And I was at this art table. We all had like tables. We sat in groups. And I was at the table of really weird people, just aggressive, kind of like gang type people. And the next day I came in class, she called me up and she said, I want to put you up here at this table. So she moved me to a different table and she put me with the people who were like the elite artists. And I was like, wow, I got moved to the special art table. And she said to me, you always sit up here. She looked after me. She kept me out of a bad situation and she helped me to discover art. And to this day, I love art. And those of you who know, I always paint. I haven't shown my paintings a long time. But the reason I'm telling you this is for Scorpios, but I guess it's for everybody, is that, I never forgot her. And so a few years ago, when I was having one of my gratitude moments, I said, I'm going to go back and say thank you to her. Well, unfortunately, she had literally died about 2 or 3 months before I found her information. And I was so sad because I never really got to tell her. I lost touch with her over the years. I think she didn't come back to the school. And, life moves on when you're that age. And I thought, she changed my world. She gave me such a change and appreciation. And I never got to say thank you. So Scorpios, I want you to think about something like that this week. Where can you find appreciation? Go back and embrace it and try to say thank you if you can. All right. Laura M says, thank you for appreciating teachers, Bob. Well, Laura M, God bless you. If you're a teacher, I think it's so important. They change our worlds, Baroness Kolobob says, my teacher said something similar to me. I loved art. Only topic I went to school for. Isn't that beautiful? Baroness, I love that. So, one teacher can change your whole world. And to this day, I go to art galleries all the time because of that teacher. She said, see the world through art. You can see so much. And I learned about Picasso, and I learned about Monet, and I learned about the modern artists and Andy Warhol, all the genres. Love it. Love it to this day. Never forget her. And I'm so sad she's dead because I really was so excited about reconnecting with her. So be grateful, Scorpio. Find gratitude and embrace it. All right. There's enough Psychic Bob being on his soapbox of preaching. I get wound up some days. It's that Uranian influence. Make me go a little wacky, isn't it? Laura M says, I always hoped as a teacher I made a difference. Laura, I love that. I'm sure you did. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Blessings to all the teachers. All right, Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st. My mom was a Sagittarius. She's so proud to be a Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius says, what you got to do this week? Your assignment from the stars. The cosmos is speaking to you, Sagittarius. You need to focus on right now sharing your time and your talents. All right. This week for you, Sag, it's about being out in the world. Okay. We had another sign. It was, what was it? Gemini, about Sagittarius. You're in a similar boat as the Gemini this week. It's all about charitable works. It's about really getting your hands on. If you're a Sagittarius this week, go find a volunteer place to do volunteer. Maybe it's a homeless shelter. Maybe it's feeding the homeless. Maybe it's, collecting aluminum cans to raise money for cancer awareness or something. I don't care what you do. Find some way to share your time and talent. Maybe it's being a mentor. Maybe you're Sagittarius and you think, you know what? I could go volunteer my time at the local YMCA and teach karate to kids. Give your time, give your talent. You will find joy, success, and you will be in alignment with the cosmos. And let me tell you, you don't want to go against the cosmos. It never turns out well. Think how big the planets are. You're going to stare down Jupiter and say, I'm not going to do what you're telling me. No, let's flow with the cosmos. It's all good that way. All right, Sag, you got your assignment this week. Focus on sharing your time and talents, and you will be blessed. All right. Then there's our next sign, one of my favorite signs, Capricorn. All right, there's Mystical Traveler. She's a Sagittarius. Yay! All right, did you hear that, Mystical Traveler? You know what you got to do. Share your time and talent. You'll rock it, All right, Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. All right. Right now, you've got the moon in Capricorn in the first house. Okay. What this says is this is all about embracing your psychic self. Capricorn, you are going to be incredibly tuned in this week. Use your psychic gifts. Find your truth. Share your truth with others. Let the spirit channel through and reveal to you the connection to the spirit realm. Know your psychic self. Uncover your higher self, your truth of the spirit. Capricorn, the moon in Capricorn in the first house is giving you power to let your psychic self out of the bag. So if you're a Capricorn and you're saying, well, I don't know, I can tell anybody I'm psychic, don't be that way. You step out boldly, because when you are aligned with the first house as you are, that's about your projection to the world. So Capricorn, your projection to the world is embracing your psychic gifts and sharing that with the world. Give your prophecies, give your messages. Don't worry if people don't accept it. No prophet is ever accepted. I can't tell you how many times I've given prophecies and readings to have people go, oh my God, that Psychic Bob is just a loon. Did you hear the crazy stuff he come out with? But then a few weeks later, they call me back and go, oh my God, you said that. I can't believe it. And it happened. So Capricorn, you don't worry about others. You embrace your psychic truth. You walk in your light, and you got it. All right? Baroness Colbob says, yeah, Bob, because your girl is a Capricorn. That's why it's your favorite. That's true. My girl, Baroness Colbob's. She's my girl. I'm a little soft on her. Love you, Baroness. All right, so, but this is for all Capricorns too, not just Baroness. I'm not playing favorites today, not in this, because the stars don't lie. It's for all the Capricorns. But I think it's kind of cool. So this week, it's about embracing your psychic self and discovering where that takes you in your life. I know we've had some Capricorns come to our psychic development class in the past. And they've said to me, not you, Baroness, I'm talking about other people. But I've had them say to me, Bob, I don't got a psychic bone in my body. And if you're one of those people saying, I just don't know about that. Well, you have to understand, for some signs, you just have to have the right alignment to kick it in. So right now, Capricorn, the universe is trying to give you that boost. So what do I always say on tarot night? Name it and claim it. So name it and claim it. The moon is your power sign. Open your channel. Woo! You're going to be glorified. All right, there you go, Capricorn. All right, our next sign on our wheel is Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Ooh, I can't sing. I'm a little cray-cray. Something in this, I don't know what they put in that Earl Grey, I'm telling you. All right. Mystical Traveler says, love it. Robert Bossa says, he got it. He got it all in that time. I did. I just got it in time. All right, Aquarius. What we got going on? Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. All right. Aquarius, this week for you, it's about embracing the gifts of others. Aquarian, you are very humanitarian. And this week you're going to be feeling the energy of the humanitarianism, like you want to just give your soul and your energy to everybody. You can certainly do that. But this week people want to give to you. And for Aquarians, and I speak for myself, but I think a lot of Aquarians, we get challenged. We're not very good at receiving. We don't know how to say, wow, that's for me. Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Many Aquarians go, oh, no, don't give me that, or don't do that. It's too much. So Aquarius, this week, you're going to work on receiving the gifts of others. You know, when you're an Aquarius, if you don't receive, you deprive other people of a chance to grow. This is really true. One of my spiritual teachers taught me this many years ago. And she used to say to me, Bob, you serve everybody, but you never get served. So when I would go to this class that she taught, she'd say, somebody in the class is going to be Bob's servant for the day. I was shocked she said this. She said, you get him his lunch tray, you give him massage, you take care of Bob. So every week I had a private attendant. And I said, why is she, like nobody else got this to her, but she did this. And she said, because you need to learn to receive. So I had somebody who was literally my attendant to wait on me hand and foot. And I had to, that was hard for me. I'll be honest, that was hard because I didn't want to accept being served. So Aquarius, this is a challenge, I think, for many Aquarians. And the stars this week are about Aquarians receiving balance in their life, of accepting. And like my teacher told me many years ago, she said, when you don't receive, you deprive others of an opportunity for their soul growth. Because we come here to serve and we get blessed by serving. But if there's nobody to serve, or we push that away, they lose the soul opportunity. So it's a soul opportunity for both parties. Isn't that interesting? So Aquarius, this week, you have the universe's permission, not even permission, encouragement to receive. Let others serve. Somebody wants to put gas in your car. They'll say, hey, you know what? I appreciate you taking me in the store. I'm going to give you $20 for gas, right? Don't say, oh, no, don't. Just say, well, that's very kind of you. Practice to receive. This is important for you Aquarians. And it's interesting how it came up today because it's for me too. And I'm an Aquarius. So there you go, Aquarius. As you give, so you receive. But as you receive, in turn, then you have the power to give. You Aquarians going to have a little challenging week on that one. But you'll make it through. Just try to keep that in mind. All right. And then our next wheel, our sign on the Zodiac wheel, is the fishes swimming forever in the space. The Pisces. Pisces is February 19th through March 20th. All right. Pisces, you're sharing similar energy this week with our Geminis. Is that this week it's about sharing your gifts, both spiritual and material. Pisces, you have a unique alignment with that Neptune right now because that's opening your psychic channel. You're going to have a sense this week, Pisces, of who needs help, where to go, what to do. Honor that and follow through with it. If you get a psychic impression, Aries, like you think, you know, my neighbor down the street, I haven't seen him in a week. I think they're ill. I better check on them. And you drive to their house and like, oh, thank God you came. I've been so weak. I haven't been able to walk even to the door. And I've ran out of food. I've just been lingering here. Well, Pisces, your psychic sense gave you a way to save somebody. So you went, you take them to the doctor if they need to go or get them food. But let that psychic sense, because Neptune's your ruling planet, it's aligned in your sign right now. Let that be your power point to do good in the world. Open the channel and then actually follow through. Don't just say, oh, I kind of had a wild vision today. Maybe my neighbor down the street is ill, but I'll check on it some other time. No. Trust that vision, roll with it, and let it take you into a place of healing, of blessing, of giving. For Pisces, it's a charitable week as well, like the Geminis, but that charitable ability is also tied to the spiritual ability. Some of you Pisces out there are gifted psychics and mediums and channels, and you might just get a message, call up Susie Smith and give her a psychic reading. And you might say, well, Susie Smith, doesn't like psychic readings, but if Spirit's telling you it, just risk it. Susie Smith will be like, wow, I've been wanting to read and I've been scared to ask you because I never spoke well about it. And now you're at the right place at the right time. You've helped somebody open their mind to a new way of seeing life. You brought them healing. You've been a blessing. So this week, Pisces, you're going to be a blessing to a lot of people, but it's about using that psychic ability of Neptune as your guiding planet right now to really bring that into fruition. Okay? So you got to flow with it. Be like the fishes flowing in the current of ether and let the spirit lead. And you're going to rock it. There you go, Pisces. You got your horoscope. Oh my gosh, guys. Can you believe we spun around this big zodiac wheel? Wasn't that something, huh? I hope everybody enjoyed getting their horoscopes tonight, because I have a lot of fun putting these together for you guys. And I hope you have fun with it as well. And that's why, even though it's my day off and I usually don't do any work, I do like to come here and do astrology with you guys because, one, it's fun. Two, it helps you. And three, I think we all need it. What a great way to start off our week. For all those naysayers, I get hate mail all the time from people going, well, PsychicBob didn't help me. He's a greedy person. He's not doing anything to help me. Well, I give free help every Monday. This is a place to come. You don't have to pay for any of this. Come and get help. I want to help you. Bring your notepads. Take your notes. If you're somebody with a family, I hope you've been listening and take notes for all your family. So you can say, oh, I got to go tell my son his horoscope. My son is a Sagittarius. I better tell him. Oh, my daughter is a Virgo. You can use astrology to help your family be unified together. And so you're together all understanding each other. Studying the transits that I've given, about that sun square Uranus. That's saving you a lot of grief because you're not going to walk in and stir the hornet's nest. You already know. So, astrology gives you that edge because it's like forewarned is forearmed, meaning you got the edge in the battle. You're not going to be like, little Timmy Joe in your office who runs around acting crazy, spouting off when sun's in Uranus, and then he gets fired because he's pissed the boss off, upset the boss, excuse me. No, you know what? Sun square Uranus, I better keep a tight lip and just kind of be observant, not rock the boat. Little Timmy Joe got himself fired because he didn't know the astrology and he stepped in all the wrong places on the wrong day. You see how much that can help you? It's very powerful astrology. I'm a believer in it. As I said, I've studied it since 1978, Robin Boston, God bless you. Robin said, that was great, Bob. Oh, Robin, I'm so glad. Thank you for being here, Does anybody have any astrology questions you want to ask me? I have just a few minutes. We can do some astrology questions if you want to. You're welcome, Miss Orange. Thank you for being here. Miss Orange, it's all welcome her. She's a new member to our channel. Thank you for being here. Laura M says, I enjoy getting my horoscope. Thank you, Bob, for all your information. You're welcome. Thank you. I try to make horoscopes interesting because I've been on some channels. I'm not knocking it because there's some really great astrologers, probably way better than I am on YouTube, in honesty. But they're boring. They talk in a monotone. You go on their channel like, Aquarius, this week you must go buy a lottery ticket. I mean, how fun is that? That's boring. They don't give you any details. I try to really show you how to work with this, Thank you, Damien. Damien's here from Ireland. Says, thank you, Bob. I love the astrology reading because it prepares me for the upcoming energies, so I'm not caught off guard. Thank you, Damien. That makes my heart happy to hear that, Thank you so much. Thank you, Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Tribe. She says, Bob's horoscopes are brilliant. God bless you. Thank you. I try to put a lot of energy into it because I think it's important, Baroness says, yeah, it's mine and Bob's day. We are going out to lunch, aren't we, Bob's? Yum. Actually, it's dinner time here. We're going to go to dinner. Yeah. All right. Jaden P says, does astrology help locate star systems? Not really. Astrology mostly focuses on the 12 constellations of the zodiac, and it focuses mostly on just our immediate solar system. So it's not about, well, let me put it this way, Jaden. You make a good question. In the moment, it doesn't. But I foresee, like one of my dreams, or I'm going to share you one of my crazy ideas. But they've been talking about Mars, like moving to Mars, and starting colony on Mars or deeper space. And I believe that astrology will evolve as we move further into space. And I think that we're in different parts of space. We have different star alignments. So astrology will evolve. And eventually someday, when we know, oops, we're freezing up here. When we go to, and so we'll have to come up with a new space travel situation. My goal is going to be to start a new type of astrology. So astrology will evolve as we move into space. But in the moment, it focuses mostly on Earth and the alignments directly around Earth. All right. Thank you, Rob. And Robin says, Bob keeps it interesting. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun work. So thank you, Robin. Therapist says, should we buy a lottery ticket? No, that wasn't a real read. That was just an example, of how boring some people are, Or it even be more boring than you'll have an astrologer say, Sagittarius, this week is about closing doors. Well, that's not a full horoscope. How do you close doors? Which doors? How does that play out? I try to give more detail to mine. And I'm not saying I'm great. I'm just saying that's how I work. Everybody to each their own. Thank you, Stardust. See, you're welcome. Stardust says, thank you, Bob, for my horoscopes today. I enjoy it. Thank you so much. Yay. You guys are great. Well, listen, it's already after 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. And I think Psychic Bob's going to have a little break and go have some dinner with his lovely Baroness Cola Bobs. And so, I hope that wherever you are, you're having a wonderful night. I hope we're still broadcasting. It looks like everything's frozen. Are we still broadcasting? Somebody type in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, okay. Well, listen, guys, keep it here at Spirit Channel. Be here tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon. We're going to do live stream messages from the spirit world. I'm going to open the channel, see what the spirit people who come forth have for all of us. It promises to be a fun and exciting day. I thank you for being here with me. I've had so much fun. And I'm going to wear my big Zodiac pendant and dance under the stars tonight. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Eastern. That's 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific time. For those of you in Europe, 5 p.m. London time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Paris Continental time. You guys rock. I love you. May all of you always. Oh, I forgot to say, hold on, I got one more thing to say. As I always say, it's part of my weekly tradition. If you are at a time of struggle in your life, listen up, don't hang up. Don't give in to despair. Just pause and look to the stars, because that zodiac wheel is always spinning. And what it means is that each day it brings new alignments, new blessings for power, and new beginnings. So keep a little faith, a little hope, a little love in your hearts. Look to the stars. Let them be your allies on your journey, and you're going to make it through. Psychic Bob loves you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And may all of you have a wonderful night. And may all of you always blessed be.